Lala, that's a new name, Lala. That's nice in a way, but it's the first time you're here, aren't you? Says, hi Mehran, just discovered your channel. So great. Female, 42 UK. How can you tell if you have HOCD and not you're sexually changing? Because I just responded to that. You cannot sexually change because what you have in your mind is a thought, right? A thought cannot change anything in you. It wasn't around when your sexuality was given to you, and it cannot have anything to do with changing your sexuality. These are called intrusive thoughts. And if you go to my playlist, intrusive, transient, OCD, HOCD, negative thoughts, and you will have maybe 30, 40 videos there, and there are a lot more going to be in that playlist. But you focus on the videos that have number. Video number 1 to video number 20. 19 of those videos are made specifically for this topic by not trimmed from a live streaming, from a camera. And the 20th one, I thought it's really something that should be there, so I added that as a trim from live streams. But you will be quite enlightened, and there's so many wonderful scientists and doctors and researchers and therapists, psychotherapists, links underneath every one of those 20 videos, because my whole intention is to freeing you from all these nonsense of OCD and HOCD that is going around, and there are millions of people dealing with it, and all has a different topic of discussion that is very interesting about the human journey and the type of information that has been bombarded in our heads and the negative thoughts. Its nature grabs on things that you're not and attack you with it. So if you were dumb and never knew what your sexuality is, you could have told what your sexuality is when an intrusive thought attacks you. Anything that intrusive thought suggests to you, you're opposite of it. That's how you will tell your sexuality, your gender. If you were dumb enough, totally dumb, and you could not tell from any way, shape, or form what your gender was, let's say we were living in some kind of a bubble, then you would have known what your gender is by noticing the intrusive thoughts, and then you would know that the opposite of what you're being attacked with is your real gender. So if you're being attacked by homosexual thoughts, you're heterosexual, because this is how the negative mind and HOCD behaves. It attacks you opposite of what you are. Simple. But to know how it operates and all these tangents, watch those 20 videos and you will know enough. And watch the discussions of Dr. Schwartz, Dr. Philipson, Dr. Jane Weiner, and many other therapists that I have put in there, their links, and regular people. You will see this is not just one or two people saying this. The whole world and scientific community, they have all now, it is very clear what HOCD is. It's not changing your gender, it's a thought. And when you separate yourself from thoughts, then you understand you're in free zone. Nothing happens to you will ever happen to you. But you got to understand what these thoughts, how these thoughts operate, and then you rewire yourself through neuroplasticity, which I'll explain all of that. If we didn't have these COVID thingy going on, and we had enough subscribers to my channel, we would have enough finances for me to travel around, put workshops, and we talk about the power of mind. We talk about mind needs a home. We talk about training the mind. We talk about meditation. We will do meditation. We talk about breakups and the hazards of it and the way that what you guys go through. And we talk about OCD in detail. We talk about OCD, HOCD in detail. We talk about the neuroscience of habit, which is explaining directly related to OCD, and the works of Dr. Schwartz and Dr. Anne Gable, I think that's her name is, and the work that her student Kyle Smith did on with the rats and the training and what they found out, which is amazing. I've described it all in my discussions, plus the links of that direct presentation of Dr. Schwartz, and I want you guys to learn it, because my purpose is for you guys to be fully weaponized, fully have ammunition and arsenals of knowledge to deal with the challenge that is attacking you, which is really not a big deal. It's irrelevant, but it makes it look very important and very annoying. So you got to know. And for me, it's not important for you to think, oh, it's my stuff, my videos. I want you to know all what I have figured out through search. And it's available to you. Most of it is available to you. And the rest of it, I've put it in my videos. And so please, guys, if you find this channel useful, do not hesitate to recommend it on your social media. Let people know that we are having live talks. This channel is here. We've got over 1,600 videos talking about the movement of mind, talking about thoughts, where did they come from, talking about consciousness. What is consciousness? How is it formed? What is the relationship between thoughts and consciousness? What about fear? Where does it come from? How is it born? How about desire? What are the prerequisites for desire to take shape? And why does it desire refreshes itself from the memory? And how can we stop desire? What about the role of desire and pleasure? What about ego? Where does the ego come from? Is it an organ? Where did that come from? And we understand about mechanical process, material process, order, what is happening with the movement of our psyche. When we understand how this is put together, then we know confidently that we can direct it, and we are aware of the mechanism of it, and then we can train it, and then we will become the mechanic of our own machine, and we will not be afraid of when there's a malfunction. We know what it is. We can fix it. And for that reason, I hope that you guys will introduce this channel however you can get a chance to do it, either by putting this link that I put here on your social media, let people know that we have a live streaming, or however else you want to recommend this channel. We need support. We need subscribers, and every video that you like, make a comment and click on like of my channel. 1,600 videos and counting, over about 500 or maybe over 500 live talks, and each live talk handles 20-30 questions. So we have about 22,000 different questions and topics and separate videos, all collectively put together on this channel. Over 22,000 combination of videos, standalone videos, and questions that have been discussed in live streamings and so on. Anything you can think of under the sun. After your breakup, we have a video on it. Pretty much anything you can think of about thoughts, consciousness, fear, desire, ego, meditation, and movement of mind, and so on. We have a video on it here. And our live talks and if this wasn't enough, you wanted to talk to me directly, one-on-one on Skype, go on my site, mindthatseekstruth.com, mindthatseekstruth.com. Click on the Skype icon. It will tell you my immediate schedules, and if not, click on Talk to Mehran via Skype, and then through Skype I get back to you when you have registered your 1-hour appointment. And if you're a new client, you register 1-hour appointment, I will put another hour on me, and we'll have 2 hours to start. And that will give us plenty of time to talk about what concerns you one-on-one on Skype. The support is here. I got your back. And if you guys got my back by recommending the channel and referring it to anywhere and everywhere you can think of to get this channel moving, as we are invisible in the ocean of YouTube channels.